Rapid fire?
Yeah.
More spice?
Yes.
Not salt?
So Peeyush, we had a wonderful session together on the topic. We discussed multiple, scenarios, things, and I think it was very, very, fruitful and insightful. But let's have something which is like, very impromptu in nature, like a rapid fire questionnaire. Are you okay with that?
Rapid fire?
Yeah.
More spice?
Yes.
Not salt?
It's a mix of both.
So you got inspired by this?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. What's the most complex supply chain system you have ever witnessed in your life?
I would say giving birth.
Okay. 10 minutes grocery delivery versus 72 hours steel delivery. Which fascinates you more?
It depends on the context.
Okay.
10 minutes is exciting for fast moving goods. 72 hours is good. When you're buying a Rolex watch, it will be 6 months. Does not mean that is not exciting. So time is only relative.
Okay. Most underrated role in supply chain success? Underrated.
Even which type of supply chain role is more underrated?
Any supply chain, like there are many people. There are, for example, for us, there are people who are negotiating a contract. There are people who make documents. There are people who actually issue invoices, payments, finance, so many stuff. What in your understanding is the most underrated role? Somebody who works in the backdrop.
Like it happens in other areas also. Back office guys. I think they are taken for granted.
Yeah.
And they are often ignored. And so that's the sad part.
Okay. One word that defines supply chain today.
Exciting, complex.
Yeah. Okay.
Innovative.
I was looking for complex, so that's there. Okay. So TQM tool or management philosophy best suited to solve supply chain problems.
Lean manufacturing.
Okay. Best book on supply chain you would recommend?
So I feel The Goal by Dr. Ali Goldratt continues to be my go-to book, go-to concept for supply chain. There's also an exciting book which I came across called The Box.
Okay.
The Box is about why ocean freight or sea movement has always been, everything has got fixed in 20 feet boxes. There is actually no logic to fit everything in a 20 feet box or maybe a 40 feet box. But if you were to read that book, 20 feet, which is The Box, titled as The Box, some interesting things as to how do you drive standardization in life. And supply chain is also about standardization. When you've heard that Henry Ford's famous statement, you can have any color as long as it's black. It's actually a supply chain reason.
Yeah.
Black color takes the least amount of trying to dry. When you buy curtains for your homes, it's 48 inches. Windows are different size. When you want to buy upholstery for sofas, it's 58 inches. Because we drive standardization, and by standardization, you don't innovate by changing the standards. You innovate in choices, in colors, in patterns, and the way you deliver.
Yeah. So, which function you'll start if you're supposed to go back to 1992 when you started in Tata Steel? Supply chain, marketing, procurement, quality management. Which you will prefer as somebody starting your career with?
So, my first love continues to be marketing.
Okay.
I'm living with supply chain.
Okay.
So, I'll go back to my first love.
Okay. One technology that defines future of supply chain. Technology.
I think artificial intelligence, digital twin,
Okay.
will be very influential going forward.
Most efficient mode of transportation from emission perspective.
I think ships, the sea route,
Most overrated supply chain buzzword.
complex.
Supplier or customer, who is harder to manage?
Internal customer is most, especially because you're running your own systems and it's internal.
If you have to take one KPI to track forever, which would it be?
Good night's sleep.
What's the most impressive supply chain innovation you have ever seen?
I think the IT system integration is being the cornerstone for improving the visibility and really
Something like control tower or something.
like a control tower.
Okay. Last, if you could redesign one supply chain process in Tata Steel overnight, what would it be?
I think we need to move more in one lot.
Okay.
I would have probably worked with railways, to say how can I transport more in one go, because it's a traffic which you can control in terms of the movement, but amount can be changed. So, for example, in Australia they move close to 9,000 tons in one train, as opposed to India it's 3,500. So just that drives efficiency. So throughput is a very important KPI to improve. So bigger ships, bigger ports, bigger trays will be my.
Economy of scale, you're saying?
We can do economy of scale in manufacturing.
Okay.
So our blast furnaces have changed from X 1,000 tons, million tons to a bigger one. But if you don't get the scale or the size, magnitude, I would say in supply chain, you don't get the benefit.
Thank you, Peeyush.
Cheers.
Thank you.